I'm dying. I'm going to be yawning quite a bit. Back in the city at last. Yeah, here we are back in the big, juicy broccoli after all this time. What? Broccoli? We moved back here because of you. It was because you hung in there, too. You made it here because you didn't give up when it got tough. I don't want broccoli to be juicy. Let me inject you with caffeine. I've already got tons of I've got probably too much caffeine coursing through my veins right now. Why did he call it big juicy broccoli? All their broccoli is juicy. Why did he call the city? Alright. But why did he call the city the big juicy broccoli? Is it like a Big Apple reference? Yeah, like the Big Apple. Yeah. I'm just trying to see if it's like a pun. If it's some Japanese pun to like city. But it's not. So, yeah, I guess. We'll be seeing you.
Hey, the colony relations changed.
Brenda, long time no see, Brenda. Corey, like Brock Corey. How's life, Shad? Did I ask you that? How is the Grammys worshiping Satan going? 'Cause that's what everyone's doing after that Grammy performance, is worshiping Satan. Did not ask me that. The Grammys, yeah. It's a little different than the Grampies. I don't even know when the Grammys are. I think it was the Grammys. It was recently. Like a couple days ago. Maybe like a week ago or something. I don't have cable. I don't either. It was on Twitter. Everyone was freaking out because this one guy did a musical performance dressed up as the devil because his song is called Unholy and it's about cheating. But then everyone just saw a man dressed up as the devil and went, yep, Satan's infiltrating our lives now. How dare these people? This is a war against Christians. You didn't want Nintendo to, oh, you didn't want like get me out of here. No, I want to walk along this. Is that too much to ask? Holy cow. Stop it. That brought me nowhere but to Vane. Oh, Lance was still up there. He was cool. That's the music that's here. It's like almost as good as Nier music, but not quite there. I'm gonna be yawning. It's too much. I apologize. Drum drum.
I hope everyone's getting along.
Kabata. The new character in this looks whatever. Monica, it's always Monica. But where did Monica? Oh, she just while I was talking, she disappeared. Oh, Gray. They're talking about Gray. Breath of the Wild is still, last I checked, still pre-orderable on Amazon, but it does have a box art now. Grey's Autonomy, not Grey's Anatomy. How many people are gonna get that reference? Like, honestly.
Always nice to have more friends.
That'd be the first Zelda game you don't get on launch. It's just crazy to me that a pre-order on Amazon for a fucking video game is sold out. Like, they literally have systems in place in which, like, if they're not gonna have enough stock for it right away, they like back order it, you know, and put you in like a queue essentially. I don't care enough to pay $70. I'm about to shill out $70 for that Wild Hearts game. As such, Metroid Prime Remaster wasn't available to pre-order.
This is some story.
I think the Zelda one said it was sold out though, or temporarily unavailable, as if it was like sold out, rather than a just not available yet. But yeah, Wild Hearts is 70. 70 is starting to become the new normal.
Always nice to have more friends. I hope
Guess you're
everyone's getting
disappointing your
along.
best friend. Gonna fight the new normal. Yeah, I can say it's definitely more. Part of me hates it. Part of me is like, yeah, I kind of get it. Especially with inflation, how it is, and games at the N64 era used to be that expensive. So like, at that time, which was like $100 or something now, right? So we have been, I feel, privileged for a while with relatively cheaper games than in the past. So part of me is like, man, $70 is a lot. N64 Air was 50. I think there was some that got higher than that though. Fewer $60 games, but even if there was 60, but yeah, well, even if it's 60 though, 60 is that was 1990s money, right? Now you can't. Now you have to spend. Sure. Yeah. My point wasn't the exact values. My point was, relatively speaking, those games costed a higher proportion back then. Cost of living was also lower back then too. We were also kids back then, so we didn't have technically a cost of living. So we couldn't. Yeah. And I feel that PC, you know, now obviously this is for Switch games, and so you can't really make that big of a comment on that, but like a lot of PC games, people get real spoiled with that too. Like the Steam sales, holy moly. I remember there was one year I bought in a Steam sale $100. I spent $100 and I got 26 games. And I probably played like 4 of those games so far. Same time, there's more competition in the industry than ever. Yeah, the indie games, yeah. This again? Have you seen it before? Since the city has moved locations, the people have had to attune to a completely new environment. Patients keep rushing here because their bodies are weakened by the change. What the fuck's the environment? The fuck? Did the humidity change? The fact that this city is watertight is baffling. Yeah, there definitely was less games coming out back then too, yeah. Also on top of that, I feel like when you're a kid, you get like a game. And then your parents are like, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to get you another game for quite a while. And you're like, oh, yeah. So I'm going to play this one new game for like a bajillion hours. And then your parents were like that. Yeah, mine definitely were. My parents were definitely like, we can't get you another game for a while. Sorry. While, relatively speaking, right? Like, I don't know what other people's a while was, but it was enough to, like, get to play the game to absolute death. You know, like 10 playthroughs of, like, Wind Waker. Could you gather some egg seeds and heavy pomegranates for me? Yeah, sure. Whatever. I don't... They got me games a lot because they later admitted they intentionally wanted me addicted to games, so I wouldn't go around trying drugs and stuff. That's always a parent's rationale. It's, at least they're not doing drugs. But like, really, it's one of my coworkers is the same way. He's like, yeah, I don't know, he's fucking, I think he's like 16 now. Holy shit. I met him when his kid was like 8. The times, man. But he's like, oh, he loves Fortnite too much, but I can't complain. At least he's not out doing drugs. But now his kid's like staying out till like 11 o'clock at night with his like band buddies, who all of them are over the age of 18 pretty much. And like, he's like, I'm like this. He's like, but he keeps getting perfect grades on stuff and like really good grades. So what else? What do I complain about?
Yeah, you can't always give 100%.
Like, well, you can still complain about him being out too long because that's bad for you. That's bad for everything. But other than that, oh yeah, your dad had some bad shit, yeah. And like Rick, my coworker, his couple of his brothers, I think he has like 2 brothers, and both are like hardcore druggies, like homeless meth heads on the street, essentially. City politics. I'm trying to skip. This isn't quest related. I'm done. There's too many things.
We should talk about this.
I got quests to do. I got 100 more hours of this game. Great. You come from the city, don't you? Yeah. No need to be so standoffish, mate. You're allowed to talk, you know. Don't usually bother with trivial stuff. So you have a wife, don't you? Do you want to go and see her? Fine either way. Come on, that's no good. She'll want to see you. You can always drop in while you're giving your report for the lost numbers. Oh yeah, you kept all that of the lost numbers quiet, didn't you? I told you I didn't want to talk about unimportant stuff. Cannot believe this bloke. Let's have it out then. Proposal. Let's go to see that wife of yours. Ugh. I take your silence as yes. Good work, team. Let's go. I hope his wife is a hero and joins our group.
Let's catch up on stuff.
Oops. I keep thinking plus is to skip stuff, because that's to skip stuff in a lot of things. Like I saw in the Katamari Damacy trailer.
Where to from here?
In the direct, that it kept saying press plus to skip. So now I have that on the brain. Essentially, quest don't give you heroes. Damn. But it could afterwards. Yeah. Is this a Batman thing? The na, or is this a manana? Batman. Oh, I should have known. Yeah, that's the lyrics to the name. I think that's too many nas. Na 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 Katamari Damashi. You counted the nas. Good work. Got it. Oh, is that his wife? Which one? Is it the hot one or the hot one? Her name was Bro. You're home. I'm sorry. I didn't go to meet you. No problem. It's only a flying visit. Oh, it is it? She doesn't give a fuck. Look at those eyes. Anyway, I see you've brought your friends, so I'll get dinner. Oh, but first, let me introduce myself. I'm Rosanna. Pleased to meet you. Oh, I know who you are. Never shuts up about you. He's fucking a fanboy. Really? Don't flatter yourselves. That doesn't make us buddies, got it? Anyway, that's enough of that. Let's go. It's all this bluntness. Are you supposed to at least like this woman? Ha ha ha. What do you say to that, Gray?
Well,
But it's true, we're all partners. We are partners, to put it in terms you'll understand. Oh, before I forget, a work thing came up for you, Gray.
what thing?
Request for Monica. I'll take you there. Monica? It's always about Monica. Monica and I are good friends. This way, just follow me.
I hope everyone's getting along.
Oh, oh, okay. The version that doesn't have it's not the theme. That isn't the theme. That's the same motif or whatever, but it's not the theme. It has notes of na 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 na.
Where are you going, Rosanna?
Here's fine. Rosanna, you came. We waiting for you, and you bring Gray too. I did. What's going on, Mr. Samuel? Samuel? Do you want it? What do you want from us? Or something? Do you want something? That's right. Drum is apprentice of Salmon. We have a favor to ask. True. Okay, out with it. Please allow Drum to explain. Right now, Drum and Master Pawn working on Leibniz repair and getting ship ready. A very important job ordered by Monica.
Good to the boy.
We have troubling lack of material in recent days. Do you want us to scrounge some up for you? That long and short of it, this kind of stuff is your job too? I thought it was just point guns at stuff or whatever. So what are these materials you need? Oh, you know Hollis the doctor? What about him? He has some things in stock these two would like you to get a hold of.
I've got some good things in stock for you, stranger.
Oops, I didn't read that. When we walk out in public, they're always annoying people who say all kind of thing to us. They do they? Don't they? And then you have to, the conservatives and the hardliners, oh, those fucking conservatives ruining Xenoblade. We'd like to ask you to do it. What is this? Sending out suitably powerful friends to do a job for you to keep annoying loudmouths quiet. That's what it is. If Gray's on the case, people will think twice about interfering, yes? Yes, exactly. I'll go too. There are things I'd like to talk about.
Okay.
Then we'll go too. Glad to hear it. My husband can be a little tactless, so I'd appreciate it if you'd help him.
You talk too much, woman. Let's go. Did I say you could talk today?
Getting along.
He's a real swell guy.
I hope
What about that
everyone's
one
getting along.
version of the Katamari song that has the animals barking? He's grumpy but not mean. You talk too much? That seems pretty mean. A novel book. Words. Words, man. We made them up. Oops. Ah, you lot, what's going on?
I'm going to take the stuff back to Salmon's place. Where is it?
He doesn't beat around the bush. Ah, great, didn't see you there. You came to pick up the materials you have. Rosanna too, eh? Got yourselves a real troublemaker here, folks. What kind of trouble? Rosanna, you're a right firecracker. I guess I can't refuse, given the debt I owe you. Well, you sure are a sexy hottie who just motorboat those tits.
Whatever, she's not really my wife. Let's pack it in with that prattle. Hand over the goods and we'll go.
He's like holding him at gunpoint, even though like he's gonna give him the goods. God, this gray voice is gonna kill my throat. Thank you, Doctor. Nothing to worry about. I'll send it to you by a route, and no other factions will be watching.
Then let's get back.
Oh, Gray, wait. There's something I want you to do. Take down some pepitos, on the Great Swords Hill, and get me some medicine ingredients. Add those pepitos! I'm short staffed at the minute. It's hard to keep our ingredients stocked up.
I can do that. I'll get it done soon.
I'd like to chat with the good doctor a while, so you'll be careful out there, okay? We'll go with you. It'll be easy for all of us on the case.
Sure, why not?
I hope everyone's getting along.
I'm Italian and I'm offended. I'm sorry. I didn't realize what I was saying about pepitos. Brain dead. Oh, that's the ship. They're just. There might be an indicator. Hold on, I want to see something real quick. I want to see if I can see outside, or what they did to change that. Am I looking at it right now over there? Cryo, what do you have to? My next question too, with Breath of the Wild 2, Tears of the Kingdom 2, they've been working on this game for quite a while, a very long time, right? It's been what, 5-6 years? Isn't that how long it took between Squidward's sword and Breath of the Wild? Then it's not working on it until after the Breath of the Wild DLC. Oh, there's like vague sea creatures floating around. Maybe? Nope, it's currents. Been less than 4 years. Yeah. Maybe that's not so bad. It still seems like, and I hope for that there's quite a substantial amount of content added to the game, because you know, they definitely spent a long time making that engine, and now the engine and the world is already there. They have to modify it, of course, but hopefully that means we're getting a much more complicated game. Oop. I was accidentally holding down. It's been 4 years since they've worked on it. Monolith was also splitting their... Didn't they do that with the first Breath of the Wild, though, as well? Like, it's not just Monolith that's working on it. I just really hope... Man... I want Metroid Prime 4. As excited I am for the Prime remake, I really want to play the Prime randomizer now. I know that game so well that I could easily do a randomizer. I beat it in 4 hours and 55 minutes, 100%. No guides. That's how good I am. I'm pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I hope, yeah, and there's probably, I'm just hoping for enemy variety, maybe more types of weapons. Is that a Pepito? No, that's a crab ragoon. I didn't mean to do that. It's much more fun when I'm out. Yeah, it probably is.
That was spectacular.
And I was the MVP. You were all thinking it.
Oh, here's a big unique lad.
In a blink.
I could do this with my eyes closed. Oriole!
You didn't disappoint.
That's good that you got it running though. Am I? Who am I fighting? Like, why was I not fighting?
But to not being careless. We'll be dead in a blink.
I've got the measure.
The element of surprise. Keep it up, Neil. You didn't disappoint.
Each type does not live up to people's expectations.
You see me in action, Mimi?
Here are my. Here's my expectation of Tears of the Kingdom. This is what I will be satisfied with. Like, more of the same with some new shit. And a changed environment, which they have changed it. I already don't like the fact that it isn't an entirely new environment, but I can live with it. I like Breath of the Wild. Like, if they just made Breath of the Wild 2 where it's more the same, but not like it was the same exact thing as Breath of the Wild 1 with no improvements to the systems or the engines or the temples or anything. It was just different temples. You know what I mean? Like, they're all this kind of the same length and the same whatever. I'd still have a lot of fun with the game because I like running around the world. I like goofing off. I like the aesthetic of the game. For how simple the combat is, I like the combat. I know the combat isn't as simple as I say it is, because I've seen some people do some fucking nutso shit. Be that excited, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I like the original product so much, and other companies have made similar things, but I kind of get a similar feel in Genshin Impact, you know? Problem with Genshin Impact is, like, I don't sit down and dedicate my time to it. It's kind of in that spot where it's like it's a mobile game, but I would like to dedicate time to it rather than it just being on my phone. Well, what do you do? I try to devote myself more. Too bad, I'm playing other mobile games. Mainly my time has been focused in mobile games on incremental idle games. Cookie clicker. I just don't have patience for opening a roller game. It's too long. Cat, are you playing Persona right now? Yeah, but how long is Persona? Like Horizon Original Dawn.
We're unstoppable with you around.
I think I had like 40 hours in it, maybe.
Girl with the gall.
That's an open world game. Breath of the Wild was kind of similar. Like, I could have played Breath of the Wild much quicker if I would have just gone to the destinations and didn't like. Did you 100%? I got decently close. Yeah.
Sorry, I don't do restraint. You can be sure I'll do my part.
There was just like the challenge arenas, and as far as I understand, Breath of the Wild took you over 100 hours. I think I had 100 hours total with hard mode.
I'm the girl with the gall.
I even found all the core rocks. I didn't naturally find all of them. But I don't also care if it takes too long as I'm enjoying that length, you know, that if it's a game that I am like, oh wowzers, I can't believe I just played 4 hours of it. It felt like 10 minutes. I'm having a good time. How long to be? Is 180? I don't think I had 189. Well, hold on. Maybe I'll make a fool of myself. Oh, will this Switch have my records of that? It does. All right. Was it in there? Was it in here? It's not in here. It's gone. Look, I played over 400 hours of Hyrule Warriors.
This is something decent, right?
Where are these little squibby lads?
Looks like a pretty rare specimen.
I like how she totally just interrupted her own like speech or whatever to be like, oh, looks like it's a rare specimen, or like her like pain noise or whatever.
Sorry, I don't do restraint.
I don't even want to tell you how many hours I have in Rocket League. I'm approaching 3,000 though, I think. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. It's not a Pepito, we can't fight it. We're not allowed to fight it if it's not a Pepito, huh? Shoot, dude. Pepitos.
We're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
I'm the girl with the gall.
was a nice find.
Yeah, even if Breath of the Wild 2 is 100 hours, I'm fine with that. Again, if I enjoy a game enough, I'll play it for that long.
And
Ah! Oops.
we've really walked a bit, huh?
He really walked a bit, huh?
Yeah.
I have a dozen games I own and haven't started yet. No, I get it. Me too. I've got tons of games that I haven't even started. I got Yakuza
Rest in peace.
3, 4, 5, Lost Judgment, Horizon 2. Luigi's Mansion 3. Xenoblade 1. Xenoblade and the Golden Girls. I did start that, but it was like 20 minutes. I barely did anything. I don't really count it.
The head of one of the 6 houses lives here. Don't embarrass yourselves.
Is that the sequel to Three Houses, Fire Emblem? Dinner's ready. Would you like some? Can we? I wouldn't have offered otherwise.
No need, I'm heading back out.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I thought partners would be nicer to each other. It's fine. This is just who he is. You say so. Take care of your old bones, you hear? I know what you're like.
That's my line. Don't throw your back out.
What does that mean?
None of your business.
I'll be fine, dear. I'm an engineer and I'm very popular. Why not that? Everyone loves my body. I mean, work. I always know where to come back to.
Okay then. I won't be home for a while, but
I know.
you'll see. I'll take down those idiots and get the city back on stable ground soon enough.
I know, and I'll be doing my part to help as well. I have no idea what's going on, but at least they seem to be getting along. Haha, we get along fine. Gray has trouble expressing himself, but he likes you, you know. Well, is that true, Gray? Do you like us?
I can tolerate you when you're not being a nuisance. I promised him, my late friend.
Well, that took a turn. Look after him, will you? Leave him with us. Whatever. Wait, there's something I forgot to say.
What?
You can take your eye patch and mask off when you're in the city. No one's going to be surprised to see your face at this point, are they?
I'll think about it.
Gray took off his mask.
I hope everyone's getting along.
Is there a camera mode? Stop it. Where is he looking? Gray Senpai, look at me. Great. Great! Probably should have left it max on. Yikes.
Hey, dearest.
It's
Got a minute for me?
oh, she's a voice.
What's going on?
You remember what we talked about?
Do I
So
have to
help
clean
me,
my
Greg.
balls?
You mind sparing us the scowl? You're making them nervous.
I highly doubt that.
No, actually you are.
There you have it. There's no helping this guy. Stubborn as they come, he is.
Oh, yeah. You were, married, weren't you?
Oh, I didn't know you knew each other.
This lady,
Oh, this
she's
is the
Gray's partner,
actual
right?
Ascension quest.
Yes, that's right. What about babies? You guys got any babies?
Did you guys fuck?
Um,
Did your penis
So
go
it
inside of
seems
her?
that even the unflinching Grey can be caught unawares.
can we be done with the tomfoolery? Just tell me what you wanted, and quick.
It's about the investigation. It was still ongoing until recently, but
Wait. Someone
The
could
baby's
overhear
line
us
has
if we
been
do
memed
this
to
here.
death.
I'll prepare a secure location. We can talk in more detail then.
What are we even talking about?
Nothing that concerns you.
Actually, I'm thinking of
what
asking
about
for their
babies?
help.
What?
You guys got any babies?
They've been very cooperative in matters like this one. I think you'll find their assistance beneficial.
Well, I will I? Well, all right.
Right then. Rosanna, you can fill them in.
Sure thing. Thanks, Monica.
Payback for treason. Uh-oh.
Right. Nobody should bother us here. Now let's hear it.
Okay. Well, we've been investigating for a while, and we discovered some suspicious activity from some of our own city folk.
What suspicious activity?
My husband here initially asked me if I could do something about the hardliners' aggressive policies.
We knew those guys were up to no good, so we were trying to take precautions.
Well, listen to this. Apparently, the hardliners might be using city technology to nefarious ends. It sounds like something was stolen from R&D. And we expect that that something will be abused to further their goals. Now, we can't say what those are exactly.
What could have driven them to this?
You have to understand, this place isn't as monolithic as it might seem. Some folks take a really inflexible stance towards issues they might have, no matter how small. That's the long and short of it.
Yes, it's just that this time, the problems have come to a head somewhat. We like to avoid unrest within the city as much as is reasonably possible. So I asked my husband for guidance. And additionally, I figured that you might lend your assistance as well.
Oh, I see. So that's what's going on here.
Yes, of course we'll help.
Although you know you could have come to us with this in the first place, right, Gray? Sorry about my husband.
Don't give a
You
shit.
know, he's not the most communicative type. Understatement of the year.
Huh. It just struck me. Gray's all wrinkly, but you're not.
Oh. Oh, you're right. I'm a lot younger than he is, so that's certainly part of it. Right, honey? Come on, talk to us, Gray.
Music playing.
Communication. You must have heard of it, at least. I know he looks like a right grump.
Uni's got
He's
them
a good
hips,
bloke,
though,
really.
let me tell you.
That furrowed brow comes with age, too, I'm sure.
Do I have to endure this much longer?
Now I get it. I did wonder how a guy like Gray could cope in a place like this. You keep him on the straight and narrow. Oh dear, you really think so? In any case, those things you collected also seem to have gone for a walk.
So in short, you want us to take them back by force?
There you go again, just asking for trouble. No need. I'm sure we can resolve this amicably. What I wanted to ask you is if you could collect some more.
Some more of what exactly?
Oh, do you mean those things Gray was gathering? Yes, that's right. We've got an approximate location, so let me give you that first.
We can handle this, no problem.
Looks like we're doing this, G-Dog. Time to saddle up.
Yes.
I'll do some
She
looking
became a
myself as
rapper.
well, I reckon.
Don't throw you back out.
That should be my line. You're always so reckless.
I know. I know.
So Gray's what passes for a good bloke round here, huh?
I told you not to maunder on. Get going to Daedal Isle.
What about babies? Do you guys got any babies? No. I ate all the babies. We're out. Yeah, she really just says that like as if they're just like a product, like an object. Or like a food item. You guys got any Doritos? Oh, spooky. Oh yeah, they don't. They're like, what the fuck? You grew another person inside of you? Lad, please. Probably should have taken my ship. I was thinking this island was smaller than it actually is. And they sat in a cell for a month. All they could talk about was babies that whole time. They're like, remember those baby things? But it's not in the water, is it? Yeah, what if Mio dies and then she can't see more babies? Wouldn't that be awful? No. I really have a sunk cost fallacy right now. Because I'm like, oh, I could just warp back. Because it seems like warping back would be better, but I'm like, no, but if I keep going, there might be a way. But this might be a way.
Ha! This looks climbable.
This looks climbable. Get absorbed into the purple.
Huh? Hey, did you guys hear something?
Every day's a training day.
Oh,
I like to think she's like, did you guys hear that? What's that noise? And then there's just like distant, like stupid like bro talk, like inspirational bro phrases just coming out of Lance's mouth, and they like get louder and louder and louder. Did you guys hear that? Wait, it's coming from over there. Finally get close enough. Every day's a training day. They're like, ah! Spooky. Boy, I think I messed up. This is not where I should be going. Maybe I could phase through the floor right here and then...
Ooh, something's coming down.
Baba dabba dabba doo! Yabba dabba dabba dow! That was the wrong place to go! Oh, it's a disaster! At least I get to see these llamas' asses.
They've really gone and done it now.
They're colorful. Oh, I'm all itchy all over the place. I'm just itchy man today. Oh man, what was some other things that I liked about the 10D DirectD? Oh, shit, I got one person at level 10 again. Or just other stuff I'm hearing about coming out. I thought I saw people saying that they think that you can play as Zelda in Tears of the Kingdom, but I didn't see any actual confirmation of that. Like, finally, you get to play as the girl Link. Yeah, sounds like hopeful wishes. I'm gonna make a wild zero evidence prediction right now. Wait, can I not cross that wall? I'm a fucking idiot. We are here yet again. Oh, Link and then all Tingle. Nice, that'd be good. I like Tingle.
Rare doodah right here.
Yippee!
You can do rail grinding in Tears of the Kingdom, just like Sonic. My prediction is, if you get to play as Zelda at all they are gonna do is they're just gonna be like, here's some cutscene from the past, or like Zelda in a different location, not like a cutscene, but like a little set piece, and you get to play as Zelda for a very limited time and scope, and that's it. You know? You played the Tingle game? Which one? Doesn't he have like 3? I have watched a streamer play.
Whoa, got a rare doodah right here.
I think all 3 of them. One that had the English translation. I don't remember which one that was. The official English translation. I thought they were funny. Because they were like really stupid and like cursed. A lot of it was like, what the fuck is this? Yeah, it's not the most fun to play, no. Gameplay is whatever. It was definitely entertaining to watch. I wouldn't I would never play it. Pinkle, yeah, Pinkle's funny. It was just a really silly. Wasn't it like Wizard of Oz or something? One of them was, I think. Plus, it was like my favorite streamer ever playing it, so that helps. Vinny Vine Sauce. Oh, that Wizard of Oz one never got localized. Gotcha, yeah. Officially. The fan translation was pretty good. It was pretty funny. I have no idea where the fuck I'm going, honestly. This is upsetting me a little bit.
That would be a dangerous foe.
There's a cave right there. Did they seriously want me to navigate past all of these, like, really high-level monsters? Like, I guess I follow the stink line. The stink line's leading me through this cave.
Noah, would you mind?
There was a less dangerous path.
Yeah, well, I'm a dangerous kind of guy. I can handle it, whatever.
Oh, my plumage is
Oh, my plumage is everywhere.
everywhere.
Would plumage be gross? Like would people, you know, you get somebody's hair on you or whatever, and you're like, ew, nasty poo poo, it's your hair. But would we be singing the same tune if it was plumage?
Oi, how are we meant to find that?
Careful, everyone.
No.
I'll draw the reinforcements.
No.
More enemies. I'll keep them occupied.
You won't keep them occupied. Ha, nerds.
Is it supposed to be here?
If she had information to pass us, it must have come from Monica. That ought to make it trustworthy.
Yeah, I'm beginning to wonder. We still haven't found a thing yet.
You could take them with the proper build and
Doesn't
strats.
seem
I
to
have
be
neither
anything
of those
here
things.
either.
Doesn't look like it's gonna turn up.
I haven't
How about we
unlocked
just give up
strats.
and head back already? Oi, Gray, you listening? I said.
Wait. An ambush, eh?
Huh?
You finally made it, Gray.
And you are?
Looks like the info was good. We'll have a bit of your time if you don't mind.
Okay. Even though the UI has quite a lot on it already, I kind of wish that they had like little tiny health bars for all of the enemies next to the big health bar you focused on. Or it tells you how many, like, I don't know if that would work. Not how many, but like, I was gonna say like maybe like the Hey. Like they tell you how many enemies are left, right? Or how many enemies are fighting you, technically. Yeah, I don't know.
What just happened here?
They look vaguely like lost numbers.
Yeah,
I thought they were supposed to be our allies.
I suspect they're just an irritant, sent here to slow me down.
But who'd want to slow you down? Are they part of that opposing faction you were banging on about?
So then, these soldiers would have to be...
They're part of Monica's faction, no question. But even that's got its share of radicals like these guys. The ones that like to stir things up.
Stir up what, though? Nothing good, I guess.
Their ultimate objective is the eradication of Mobius. But they'll stop at nothing to achieve it. That's where the trouble starts. They see the key pieces aligned on the board. Even Ouroboros are now in play. Now all it would take is to wrench the command from Monica, and the entire city could be mobilized.
Could they really do that?
There are ways. Steal enough Levnisses from us, whittle away at Monica's support, and soon she'll be wide open. Hard to tell exactly how
It
they'll
reminds
make
you
their move,
vaguely of an older Shulk,
but it
really?
seems they've decided the time is ripe.
By what?
Okay, and what's that got to do with slowing you down?
His face?
Unlike most city folk, I'm a lone wolf. Maybe they didn't account for me in their calculations and just simplified the maths.
Since Grey's not usually in the city, they would have to get him where they want him, then restrict his movements.
Oh, right. Now I'm with you.
You see?
Hang on. One more thing. Doesn't that still seem weird? It was Rosanna that told us to come here, right?
That's right. And we were ambushed. That would suggest an information leak.
She
What do you
wanted
want to
him
do
killed.
now?
She wants to claim insurance money.
Whoever goes up against me, they're getting crushed. That's all.
This is just classic insurance
And
fraud.
what about Rosanna?
We're going back to the city. Come on, keep up.
That texture on that back wall, though. Oof. Oh no, it's bro!
I hope you weren't followed.
We've got enough decoys to keep them off our case, so I doubt they'd find us so easily. Still, if we keep twiddling our thumbs, it's only a matter of time before they rumble us.
We've already sent men.
Well, that was unavoidable.
Bro has a cute butt.
He's Vandom's man through and through.
I feel like most of their butts are the
5 years
same.
we've been biding our time. Now that we have a chance, we can't let it pass us by.
Yes, agreed. So why'd you jeopardize everything by stealing that thing? If it hadn't been me that noticed first, our whole plan could have gone up in smoke.
Well, maybe this wouldn't have happened if you hadn't been taking your sweet time with this thing.
Calm down, both of you. They'll never find this place. And even if they do realize something's amiss, I've got ways to keep Monica off the scent.
If you say so.
Getting her out of here will leave one fewer obstacle in the city. The only problem is Grey.
Some problem, though. He fought with Guernica on the front lines.
And his nose is as sharp as ever. Still, you can handle him, yeah?
Oh, don't you worry about that.
Well, that should earn us some time.
Yeah,
I
I'll
don't
take
see
care of
any
him. I'll
outstanding
finish him
issues.
off.
Rosanna's close to the core of the R&D team. And most importantly, she has Monica's ear. She'll use her non-combatant position if it's her neck on the line. Even if she has to betray
Sounds
her
like
own
yeah,
husband.
she's gonna take care of
We'll be
her
under
husband.
more scrutiny than ever.
That's what wives are for.
So don't you
Taking care
dare
of your
do
husbands.
anything stupid.
Trust me, I won't. I wouldn't throw my back out for nothing.
Also, vice versa. He doesn't seem to be doing that very much.
If the others try to hinder our plans, we might have to actually use this thing. Lest we put our plans in motion ASAP.
Your shitty robot. We might have to use this fucking...
Seriously, how could
You've got these giant mechs that we fought and like sliced the fuck up and whatnot. And they're like, we might have to use this.
Seriously, how could our whereabouts have been leaked?
I hope everyone's
The
getting
investigation
along.
comes later. city.
Funny finding one here, huh?
Then you don't have to turn on the red light. I never, like, that song I really had to look up the lyrics to because it just sounds like he's yelling gibberish. Roxanne.
The guy who works with Monica.
There's something I wanted to pick your brains about.
Let's hear it.
I've heard your Rosanna has been trying to get outside.
I see.
She was stopped by the soldiers and turned back just like that, they say. Just for my own conscience, I went to check it with the R&D team, but they said she'd not come in that day.
Whoa, is she okay? What if she was forced into something by that lot who attacked us?
You were attacked?
It's nothing. Keep going.
Red light, yeah.
Right, well, that's about it.
Yeah,
it just
sex
seemed a bit
worker,
fishy,
yeah.
is all, which is why I wanted it noted.
I just could not understand what he was saying. Just sounded like gibberish.
She actually took an away team and went out.
I have a hard enough time understanding lyrics, but him saying those
urgent.
things,
I mean, I suppose it must have been to get the boss moving like that.
I just
I
sound
wonder
like.
what that's all about.
No clue, but I'll look into it.
Appreciate it, really, I do. Somehow I don't feel like sticking my neck out myself here.
No, not that. No, the Roxanne I understood.
Great. Do you know where Rosanna could be?
I haven't the faintest idea.
You seem real relaxed for someone whose partner.
She's probably fucking her boyfriend.
She made Monica leave the city and tried to go outside herself too. That does feel rather odd. Furthermore, Rosanna should be aware of the dangers that await a non-combatant on the outside.
Are they? Are we watching them
And if
get
there was
divorced?
something she needed from beyond, couldn't she have just asked Monica? Well, you want to contribute or what?
Whatever the case may be, Rosanna's tough. She'll be fine.
Huh?
I don't know where she went, but I can think of a few people who might.
Well then, shall we try asking them? That might be the quickest way.
Who are we asking then?
A doctor, a mechanic, and an old friend.
We're just going to the doctor because he's gonna be like,
I have this thing wrong with my knee. When I walk around, it just kind of does this thing, you know what I mean?
Getting along.
drum drum. I need to ask you something. Friend mean about Rosanna? That's right. Rosanna apparently been busy lately. Drum Dum not seen her for 3 days. What do you mean? We haven't been out that long. Shame, would have liked to spend more time tinkering with automation. Automaton? Did you say automaton? I read it wrong. Gray, did you know about this? I did not. Haven't heard. Haven't even heard. He's been losing his voice.
My voice has been like this for 30 years. What's wrong with me?
I hope everyone's getting along.
Boomer. I've made a comment about your name before. I wonder who the doctor is. My name isn't Boomer. But you are what you eat. Got a question for you. Nice to see you too, Gray. Rosanna's missing. Know anything? Rosanna? Well, she hasn't been here. I could tell you that much. Tell me what you know about her. I got in trouble with the hardliners some 5 years ago, alright. Their leader, Bro, gave me a real good thumping. Roxana stepped in and made the bastards leave me be. Anyway, since then I've been greasing wheels for her a little here and there.
I see.
Once I even rustled up some medicine she said she needed.
The hardliners again.
Come to think of it, why was Roxana even around that time? It always kind of bothered me, to be honest.
Do you know where the hardliners are?
Rebella Plaza. I don't know the exact location, but they use that area a lot.
Understood, that's enough. I'll go find them or whatever.
I hope everyone's getting along.
Just because I sometimes like older women doesn't mean I eat boomers. Oh, mine? There's a face I haven't seen in a while.
I have a question for you.
I like how she was saying that's a face I haven't seen in a while, but like he wasn't even downstairs yet. And she was looking at me. Her way of thinking is not really compatible with ours. I thought she was talking about Gray. And maybe she's talking about because his face mask is off. Rosanna has some connections with my people. You mean the conservatives? Being a doctor ought to make one impartial, but that rule isn't reliable these days. We feed her some scraps of information for some medicine. New topic.
This is some story.
All that we can now. Time we pulled our info.
Where camp's over here, right? Kabata. When we went to jail, maybe we brought all of the heroes to jail with us temporarily.
Yeah, you can't always give 100%.
I mean, technically, I think we did, right? Because we had heroes. Oh, yeah, I guess so. Everyone but the city heroes. I got Gray's all the way up at 69 now.
I definitely feel stronger.
Alright, we're gonna discuss.
Let's catch up on stuff.
Let's sum up what we've learned. First, we know Rosanna tried to send Gray and Monica out of the city. She tried to leave herself, but it seems unexpected for Rosanna to go outside. Could have been a message of some kind. A message to convey the fact that she didn't leave the city, for instance. So what, you think she was trying to tell Gray something? We can't discount the possibility. She may have already become involved in some difficulties at that juncture. Hey, those hardliner guys that attacked us, you think they're connected? Their goal is to eradicate Mobius. I wouldn't put it past them to get the city people involved. I think that she is a double agent. She's actually betraying those hardliners. In my eyes, that's something to consider. Back up a sec. Rosanna has no way to fight, right? So why is she going against the hardliners? Good point. Additionally, she was also said to have connections to the conservatives. Right, yeah, whatever. When she's set on something, there's no stopping that woman. Let's check out the hardliners' hangout locations. Those dang conservatives, yeah, man, they're fucking up Xenoblade. Bernie Sanders is a famous hardliner, though, I think. We have to take out that robot. Let's go to the third place, not those other places. I don't remember what the third place was. Honestly, though, my brain is dead. My head is fried. My loading is extended.
How are we looking out there?
Monica's still gone, but Gray's back with Ouroboros, looks like.
That guy really doesn't know when to quit.
Yeah.
Still, if we can just disrupt the command chain, everything else should fall into place, right?
Finally, our toy will have its day.
Of course. It's high time we got to use this thing.
Are these people school shooters?
Oh, yes. She turns out exactly as I'd hoped.
You're a sly one, aren't you? Getting people to accept you, then using them as you like.
I'm sorry. What?
Skilled technologists from R&D always have to be managed to a degree. We've watched you closely, and you've never leaked info about our actions to anyone.
You've helped us come this far. Regardless of the results, you've made your bed as our accomplice.
You're still not making any sense. You think the plan's going to fail?
I don't intend to let this opportunity pass me by. Whatever happens, I'll leave my mark on this city. I promise you that.
This is our chance to gain the upper hand in one fell swoop. No need to get gloomy.
Yes, that's exactly it.
We'll have Ouroboros in our hands, and we won't have to fight them. No more hiding, no more biding our time. No more taking anyone's crap. That stuff's for the birds.
Guernica, Monica, they're too soft by half.
We'll cause a disturbance in the city, then use the confusion to steal away all the Levnesses. Brilliant!
Every single
With
one?
Monica gone, now's our window. We'll suppress the military and have them hand over the leadership.
Once we bend Ouroboros to our command, all we have to do is squish Mobius under our thumb.
You think they'll ally themselves with us? Even after we cause all this ruckus?
Ha! They're just a bunch of kids. They'll be putty in our hands.
Right.
Children putty.
fate in our hands indeed.
Hello, my name is Robot.
I have a hard time doing that voice, the gray voice.